It's another beautiful day in Denver. We are living in Denver, Colorado, and today we're going to take you on a video tour of Commerce City, Colorado. We're going to show you 3 different properties at 3 different price points, so you get a great idea of what your money gets you in Commerce City and what fits within your budget. We're going to get after it right now.
Hey, I'm Michelle Wise.
And I'm Cheryl Crown.
And we are
living in Denver, Colorado.
If you are considering making a move to Denver, or you are local and looking to move within the great city of Denver, then you've come to the right place.
Because we live here, we're able to give you the inside scoop on everything about Denver. So please be sure to subscribe below or tap the bell for notifications, and you'll be the first one to know the next time we drop our next video.
While we are realtors here in the great state of Colorado, our main purpose with these videos is to create content to help give you more information about the various places within the city of Denver. And if you need more specifics, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our information is in the description below or on the screen, so that you can be the first to know when we drop the video or give you more information about Denver.
We get calls and emails every day, and we personally respond to each and every one. So regardless of your time frame, we're here for you. So we're going to get after it right now. Commerce City. We've got lots to share about Commerce City today. First bit of information that you might want to know is that the population of Commerce City is about 61,000 people. Commerce City is one of the fastest growing cities in the Denver metro area. So 61,000 and growing. We'll go with that number. In addition, there's a big difference between old Commerce City and new Commerce City. So the median home value in Commerce City is $364,000.
Yeah, and so with that, what we mean by that is when I was growing up here, Commerce City was a very small section off of 270 and I-70 in Denver, and it was completely industrial. There were maybe 5 homes, I don't know the exact number, but nobody really lived in Commerce City. It was complete industrial warehouse, truck stops, that type of environment. Mm-hmm. And in the last 25 years or so, it's really pushed north and east geographically, and that's where we are now, in the middle of Reunion, which was one of the first neighborhoods that was actually master planned and developed to current day standards. So this direction is all going to be newer home builds. If you want an old home, it's in the old industrial section, and there's a few neighborhoods in that part of town, but nothing that is any newer probably than 50, 70 years old. So that's what makes Commerce City unique, and it makes it really interesting that way, because you kind of, again, have 2 sections of Commerce City.
As far as school districts go, this is a part of Adams County School District. They have 4 high schools currently, and they are building a new high school. So that again shows you like how rapidly this area is growing. And everything is improving with the growth. So, with more schools and more people living here, I think that with that comes more quality of life, and comes quality of teachers and grades, and that type of
and infrastructure as well.
Correct.
I mean, like I said, it was all just towards the middle of Denver, and all this has had to go through a lot of growing pains to establish roads and school system and amenities.
Right. Well, we're sitting here at the Reunion Coffee House right now. It's huge, and there are probably 50 or 60 people here hanging out, looking at the water, drinking their coffee. The kids are running around,
walking their dogs.
Yeah, lots of people walking. It's really pretty nice.
Yeah. And with that, the commercial piece of Commerce City is very concentrated into one stretch, pretty much along 104th.
Correct.
And so you're going to have, a lot of amenities there: shops, grocery stores, restaurants, things of that nature. But it's very concentrated, therefore it can be very congested. You're going to have some traffic there. Out here around these neighborhoods, like this is a huge neighborhood covering hundreds of acres, but you go just a bit to the east or just a bit to the north, and it's still farmland. Right. So
high prairie, desolate, nothing.
So it's pockets, and then you get to that section of 104th where all your shops and stores and restaurants are, and very busy, a lot of amenities, but again, can be congested because of that's really the only place kind of to go right here.
Yeah. And I think because of the newness and the growth recently in Commerce City, the percent of home ownership is 75%, which really, in the Denver metro, that's a really high percentage, and that just goes hand in hand with the reality of the demographic and the newness of the community and the city itself.
Yeah, there's a couple apartment complexes, but there's not a lot of apartment complexes here in Commerce City. So I think as time goes, that'll start to develop and grow. But again, it's all mostly single family homes.
Right. If you are a commuter and you live in Commerce City, it's going to take you about 20 minutes on a good day to get to downtown Denver. Add in some traffic or busy times of the morning and busy times of the afternoon, it probably doubles to about 40 to 45 minutes. Then the airport, really, really close. It's about 15 to 20 minutes to DIA. And a lot of people who work and commute out of DIA do actually live in the Commerce City neighborhood.
I think that was maybe one of the intentions. I don't know this for a fact, but that's why developers came here, because once our airport used to be in Denver, like in the middle of the city of Denver, and they moved it out east. And when they first built it, it was out kind of in the middle of nowhere. And so I think some of these developers came in and realized, let's build some houses out in that direction because of the commuting and because of the employees' needs and so forth. So this is actually one of those neighborhoods, I think that was one of the starts that came around after we moved DIA out to the east of Denver.
And if you need to commute to Denver Tech Center, this might not be the ideal spot because that is about a 45-minute trip with little to no traffic. But it's still doable. It's just not as convenient as some other neighborhoods.
You could take the toll to get to the south side, E470, the toll road to get to the south side, but that's probably about $20.
Yes.
Our toll roads are not cheap here in Denver, and so it's going to cost you a pretty penny, but I do know that some people do it just because out of necessity.
Yeah. Another cool fact about Commerce City is that it gets a grade A for diversity economically and culturally, right? I couldn't think of the word. Yes, exactly. So it's very diverse, and I think that's also an interesting and pro of the Commerce City lifestyle. Okay, so now we're gonna head over to the first property at about $500,000. So we'll see you there. So here we are at an example of a house that's about $500,000 in Commerce City. This particular home is listed at $535,000. It is 4-bed, 3-bathroom, 2,000 square feet above ground, and then another 700 in the basement, although the basement in this property is not finished. We are about a half a mile south of 104th, and this community it's very nice. I mean, it's such a beautiful day, and the trees are blooming, and there's an HOA here that doesn't really include too much. It's only $37 and change per month. The HOA includes trash and maintenance of the grounds, any common grounds. So this property was built in 2003, so it's about 20 years old, and it does have a tile roof, which is beautiful, and it's a really nice, quiet community. Haven't heard a ton of airplane traffic. And the other thing to note here is that the taxes are on the high side, as I mentioned. This particular property has a tax rate of $4,200 a year. Okay, so that's $500,000 in Commerce City. We're gonna head on to the $750,000 property next.
So here we are in Commerce City. We are actually in the Reunion neighborhood. And this neighborhood, and specifically this house behind me, is gonna fall into our about $700 price point. This one particularly is on sale for $675. Most of the homes in this neighborhood, this is a ranch, but most of these homes in this neighborhood are 2 stories. Again, ranches are a little hard to come by, especially from the time frame that this neighborhood was built, or the original portion of this neighborhood was built. This home is a newer home in this neighborhood. It was just 2 years old, and you're going to get about 2,400 square feet up with about 1,400 square feet in the basement. This particular house has a fully finished basement, and in this Reunion neighborhood, you're going to see that there's a variety of ages. Again, this is the newer area. There are some older areas, but within Reunion, you get an HOA, which includes the clubhouse, pool, parks, trails, outdoor space, and it runs $109 quarterly. Also here in Reunion, the great thing about this neighborhood is that you're super close to 104th Avenue. That's again where all the kind of grocery stores, restaurants, fast food chains, car maintenance stores, banks, etc. So real close proximity, and this is a great little neighborhood. So we're gonna go check out the $1 million next.
Okay, so here we are again in Reunion. This particular property is a new build. So we wanted to show you an example of what you can get in the Reunion community that's going to be newly built. These properties run roughly $900,000, and you can get up to $1 million if you add upgrades, finished basements, and that type of thing. They're about 1/3 of an acre lot, which is a great size in the Denver metro area. Also backs to a golf course in many circumstances. So you don't have neighbors right in the backyard, and very attractive. And again, this is the Reunion community. So for $110 a quarter, you get the pool, you get the clubhouse, you get walking trails and parks and playgrounds and all that good stuff. So this wraps up our third property, and we're going to head over to a hidden gem in Commerce City and conclude our vlog tour today.
Okay, so we're still in Commerce City. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat here at this State House, one of the few restaurants that are actually in Commerce City. Remember, it's growing, so they don't have a lot yet. But yeah, we're gonna catch you inside once you get some food. See you soon.
Hey there, so Commerce City vlog is a wrap. Michelle had to take off to represent us at a closing. So I just wanted to say thank you, and hope you enjoyed seeing Commerce City in a little greater detail. We got to show you 3 different properties at 3 different price points. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so below. All of our information is in the description. And tap the bell for notifications so that you'll know the next time we drop another video. And if you have any questions about anything to do with Denver real estate or anything in Denver in general, please don't be shy. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We would love to help you with anything you need. Have a great day.